go with that gang gang. You know we don't play games.
Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1757 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in that realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and ye hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode, and today's episode of the podcast, the Mancast, is brought to you by Everest and K2 flexing on all you beaches. What's going on, fam? Flex on them. Flex on them. Let's get right into FEF today. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube at The Daily Swole. Hit that notification bell to be notified. And a reminder that you can subscribe to your favorite fuckcast, mancast, bitchcast, whatever you want to call it, over there on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, getting jumbled there up at the bottom. Make sure that you go and subscribe. Leave a review. Make sure you leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcast if you enjoy the show, and definitely leave a couple comments. I want to read your reviews. Don't just drop 5 stars. I appreciate it, but make sure you leave a review. It makes a big difference, and people read them when they come across the podcast and they say, all right, let's see what other people think. These are people that can't formulate a thought for themselves. They have to see what other people say. What do other people say about the podcast? Forget about if I like it. Let's see if other people like it. I can't like it if no one else likes it. If I don't read what other people think, I can't like it. Anyway, definitely would leave a review, leave a couple sentences. I love to feature you on the pre-roll, shout you out on Instagram stories, something like that. So we'll be doing some giveaways again for those of you that are leaving a review. So make sure you do so. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. That being said, let's get into today's episode. We got some Fuck 'em Friday. I'm excited.
Wow. First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
It is FEF. It is Friday, February the 26th, 2021, and we got some FEF. So if you're brand new, make sure you drop some cherries in the comments below, and the SwoleFam, those of you that are regulars, you can let everyone know what the deal is. FEF is when we delete, unfollow, unsubscribe. We get rid of all the bullshit in our circle, and of course, it's all about community. It's all about community and not surrounding yourself with fucking bitches and pussies and cocks and cunts and all those different things. You need to get rid of all the family, friends, coworkers, people that are not on the same page as you. Now, it doesn't mean that you bump them off. It doesn't mean that you murder your friends and family and coworkers. It just means that you distance yourself, you insulate yourself, and you put the blinders on, and you get rid of all the nonsense that people usually spew, which usually comes down to people not actually wanting to improve themselves, not actually wanting to focus on their own health and fitness and their own shortcomings. They project that onto you and give you shit when you bring in your own food to work, when you request a certain type of preparation, if you go to a restaurant, or you turn down seconds at dinner, or you say, no, thank you, I already ate. People lose their fucking mind. People lose their fucking mind when if you first start making those choices, right? If you first start making those choices and they're used to you eating shit, you come across my content and all of a sudden you're like, all right, I want to change my life. Now's the time to change my life. I'm going to make these changes. Then you start making those changes and people give you shit for them. They give you shit because the changes that you make reflect on what they're not doing. They see what they're not doing. They see their lack of initiative. They see what they are not accomplishing in their life reflected in what you are doing and your own initiative. So you have to block out that kind of noise. You could drop your comment down below. A lot of you are probably dealing with this every day, but what's the last, or maybe you're dealing with this today, maybe you dealt with this past week. What is something that you had to overcome? What's some kind of negative pushback when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to training, when it comes to meditation or yoga? What's some pushback that you've gotten from your friends, coworker? Maybe some of you are dealing with something right now. We can get into that in some of the comments, but make sure you drop that in the comments down below. Read a couple posts. Let's see. Josh, speaking of coworkers, several were sitting together for weeks and all got the COVID cock. All right. So, I mean, it spreads. I mean, you mean they were unhealthy? Just like double masking, you must double up on those blinds. Yeah, right. Double mask. Yeah, that because double masking works.
On, man.
Just why don't you just wear a gas mask? Just put a plastic bag over your head. You know, don't even breathe anymore. Just don't breathe. Just don't breathe. Yeah. Yep. Just keep on. Just don't breathe anymore and you'll be fine. Let's see. Cassie Doll. Why, thank you. Hi, Papa Swole. I'm new to all your platforms and I love you. Why, thank you.
Yeah.
He's heating up.
We love you too. We love you too. Thank you. Nip Dog. That is why I stopped eating out. People cannot understand. I do not eat bad anymore. I eat better at home. 1,000%. 1,000%. So do I. And once you're on that consistent tip and you're actually eating food that's quality for you, that you are optimized with, you start straying from that and you're going to feel the side effects. All right, let's get into the tip today. We got a sexy beach. We got to bust out of that nut, drop some unicorns in the comments down below. And what did you smash today, fam? Let's cover our nips, put some fucking respect on it. Yeah, beesh.
Oh, you can.
Oh, look at that nice Pfeff. Look at that nice Pfeff. And look at Leo. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? It's a Friday. And wouldn't you know it? It's a Friday. Of course, Leo's going to be drinking. All right, bro. Chill out. I hope that's bone broth. That was nice. That was a nice burp. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. It was off axis, but it felt good. All right. Hashtag Pfeff. Make sure you drop that in the comments down below. Fuck 'em Friday. Let's get Leo some help, shall we? Come on. Maybe if he wasn't drinking so much, he would have been able to get up on that door. Yeah. Alcohol. It's gonna negatively affect your performance. Leo couldn't get up on that door. We all know how that went.
Matt Damon.
And you froze to death. You got that Leo popsicle. All right. Hashtag Pfeff. Drop that in the comments down below. Let's get into the tip today, shall we, beaches? Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I am excited. All right. Everyone take a moment right now and smash that like button, especially if you're watching on YouTube. It helps tremendously. Everyone, smash that like button. Let's get into today's topics. We got some stuff to talk about. First, if you're brand new to the channels, check out all the shows available on Apple Podcast, on Spotify, on Google Play, on Audible, all those things. You got the Daily Swole, of course. Also, check out the Swolenormous audio experience, the Red, White, and Swole podcast, as well as the Swolenormous Procast. Check out all those shows on your favorite podcast app. And also make sure you subscribe to the Papa Swolio channel. That's at Papa Swolio over on YouTube, posting a lot of mashups, and we've been blowing up that channel. It's been doing great. And a lot of you are getting some extra deliciousness right here on YouTube. So check out the Papa Swolio channel on the YouTubes. And some of the new releases we got today over here. Yeah. This was on the Swolenormous channel. Is eat less, move more. Good advice. Diets don't work. You remember this post? We did this the other day on the podcast, but I had to drop some salty sack, some nuts on a chin over there on the Swolenormous channel. So make sure you go and give that a look-see. Eat enough and move joyfully.
Matt Damon.
A little Matt Damon for the road here. Eat less and move more. Move joyfully. Eat enough. What does eat enough mean? The fuck does that mean? What does that mean? All right, an open letter to fat-phobic people. Here is another sample. This one dropped on the Papa Swolio channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Look at me. Looks like the same thing. If I pause. Looks like I'm wearing the same shirt, but I got my Swolenormous apparel on right now. Look at that Papa Swolio America shirt. Anyway, Papa Swolio channel over on the Papa Swolio channel. And another clip here on the Daily Swole channel. Don't talk to kids about weight and obesity. You wouldn't want to hurt their feelings. Because it's not your responsibility as a parent to feed your child properly. Remember, it's a quarantine, and it's okay for your child to grow. Your child's supposed to be obese. It's a quarantine. They're supposed to get huge. Children grow. Well, they don't get obese because you're keeping them inside and you're feeding them garbage foods. Give me a fucking break. If you're a parent your child. Lead by example. If your child's getting fat, it's probably because you're feeding them fat fucking food. When I say fat fucking food, garbage processed shit and too much of it, because you're probably eating it yourself. Your kids are going to model off you, and if you keep that stuff in your environment, they are going to learn all those bad habits. Do you want to set your children up for success, or do you want to set them up for failure and disease for their entire life? You are teaching them. They're so impressionable when they're young. You need to teach them properly now. Okay? It's your responsibility. You're the parent. Be a fucking adult, or you shouldn't have had kids. Just saying. All right, Chris. We got something from the SwoleFam. If you want to learn more about joining the SwoleFam and all the awesome programs, all the stuff we talk about here, all the programs, 90-Day Dash, Scorched Earth, Swole Season, what else we got? Swole Mastery, all the programs, the yoga classes, everything we talk about, the 7 pillars. If you're interested in applying that in your life, join the SwoleFam today. Swolenormousx.com is right there at the bottom of the screen. All these posts are from the private SwoleFam communities, private SwoleFam Discord, private SwoleFam Facebook group, the Swolenormous X discussion boards, Swole Text. These are all from the private SwoleFam. So let's get into some of these topics. And of course, we got some fire theft. We're going to go balls deep today. We got some good shit. It's from Chris. Hey, fam. I was in a car accident a few weeks ago and put my training on hold. No major injuries, but I wanted to take some extra precautions because I'm not 18 anymore. I'm 35. I'm ready to start my training again. And I told my wife I was going to start Monday. She looked at me and said, why not today? I walked away, printed out the primer week and week 1 of the 90-Day Dash, and did Swolga Foundation this morning. Much love, fam. Friday is the new Monday Beaches. That's what I'm talking about. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. That's a wifey. That's some good shit. That's some good shit. That's some wife. You wifed up the right chick. Look at that. Why not today? Stop being a beesh. Good for you. Good for you and good for her. That's fucking awesome. There you go. Friday. Remember how we started talking about Friday being the week start? Yeah, think about today as getting started. Every day you should be getting started. It's just Friday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's a day. Who cares what the title is, right? Who cares what it is called? Is today any different than yesterday? Seriously. Is today any different? Is today any different than yesterday? The sun rose and set. It's just humans. We create these patterns. That way we can make sense and we can organize and schedule. Because we have so many people, we have to be coordinated. So fortunately for all of us, we use that to be coordinated, to meet at a certain time. That way but those are all human constructs. We create those patterns and we create those systems. That way we can actually have a society that functions. We can meet at a certain time, we know, and we can coordinate. But it's no different. It's no different. I seriously have no idea. Literally, I have no fucking idea what day of the week it is. The only way I gauge is like today's FEF, so I know it's Friday. Or, the accountability meeting's tomorrow, so I know it's Sunday. Or today we did the accountability meeting, it's Monday. Or yesterday was accountability meeting, so I know it's Tuesday. That's the only reason I know what day of the week it is. It's all around the content. Because for me, it's just one day rolls into the next in a good way. But it just means that every single day is your chance to execute. So it doesn't matter what the title is. Are you getting it done or you're not? Christian, yoga has been my focus this week. I have just needed it. Love this practice. It's both energetic and calming. It's a perfect balance and so nourishing. Hope you're all having a great week as we move into the weekend. Stay focused and strong. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. SwoleFam crushing it. We got another one from Christine. Hello, all. Hi, Christine. Everyone say hi, Christine, in the comments. Been creeping on this page a lot, taking in everyone's wins and just trying to get myself as set up for success as possible. As of today, I have officially watched every single video Papa Swolio has posted on the Daily Swole and Swolenormous YouTube channels. No shit. Thousands of informational videos later, purchases for bands, kettlebells, a bench, bars, removal of sodas, and fast food from my diet since December 20th of 2020. So was that 2 or 3 months ago? Hardest thing I've done. I feel like my willpower is strong enough to dive headstrong into these programs in this community. Here's to making this be the last time that I, quote, start. That is fucking fire. That's some fucking fire. Allow this to be the last time that you start. No question about it. No question about it. If you never quit, that's a great quote. That's a great mindset, Christine. If you never quit, guess what? You never have to start again. You never have to start again. If you don't quit, you don't got to start again. If you quit, you got to fucking keep on starting. Do you want to keep on starting and restarting and doing it again and going back to scratch and, oh, I have to get back on the wagon. I fell off again. Now I got to get back on it. Isn't it so much easier if you commit, build those habits and just never fucking stop? Isn't that a lot better? A lot better. Good for you, Christine. Fire. Good for you, Christine. Keegan. Hey fam, something awesome happened at the gym today. I started doing bench press with a 40-pound dumbbell and it felt kind of easy. So I decided to go for it and bump up to the next bar. And I could actually finish the rest of my reps with it. I did 2 sets with a 50-pound bar. That's the most I've ever pressed in my entire life. I am so excited. Consistency pays off, fam. In November, I was lifting a 20-pound bar. Now it's February and I'm over double that. Hell the fuck yeah. SwoleFam is crushing it. SwoleFam is absolutely murdering it. Now, of course, when you first start training, neuromuscular efficiency and neuromuscular coordination is going to be the reason why the strength improves from the start. But then over time, your body starts developing bigger muscles, hypertrophy, you start getting those benefits. But the coordination and the muscle growth, those are two different things, but those are both, they marry with each other. And one comes before the other. So that obviously that rapid strength, you're not going to just linearly increase strength indefinitely. So keep in mind that don't get bummed out when that plateau kind of comes across, because you're going to start making more incremental progress. But that's such a satisfying feeling when you see that initial muscle growth or that initial coordination strength increase. That gets you locked in. It's so important to see those initial changes. That way, all of a sudden, it just fuels your fire forever. When I first started seeing the bulge in my arms for my biceps, when I first started lifting, it was a done deal. It was a done deal. Once I looked in the mirror and I saw a little bulge at the bottom, because I always wanted that little bicep bump. When you bend your arm, you see your bicep curl up. I always wanted that definition there. I remember the first time I looked in the mirror, I remember the room I was in. I remember the mirror. It's like a little vertical mirror leaning against the wall. I remember looking at it. And I saw that and I turned my arm and I was like, oh, I remember click, 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 click. It was like all of a sudden my brain finished the Rubik's Cube. And I was just completely hooked. I was already hooked before that, but once you start seeing, oh, it's working. Oh shit, I just got to keep going. Because it's frustrating at first. It's tough because you don't get that instant gratification. You don't. It hurts and you're like, oh is this working? I'm training hard, but I don't see any progress. Once you start seeing that, then you're hooked. Then you say, oh, I get it. I got to do all those things and just keep going because it just takes a long time to do it. And I never stopped, and the rest is history. Maddie, hey fam, I was rewatching some older videos, Daily Swole 477, just as a refresher. Going back in the archives, fam. Everyone's going back in the archives now. I love it. Somehow I completely forgot about how bad whole wheat and peanuts can be. I've been having peanut butter toast for my breakfast for the past few months. I find it very filling and I enjoy it, but I know I need to change it. What's a substitute you guys would recommend? Oatmeal? Thank you for your help. Have a nice day, everyone. Yeah, I would recommend staying away from the legumes and the hydrogenated oils, and peanut butter can definitely cause a lot of people problems, very high in omega-6, and a lot of people have issues with legumes. I avoid peanut butter. I haven't had it in forever. I don't miss it. Never really found any kind of benefit from it personally. And grains and gluten are a very common inflammatory food. So I would definitely personally look, what would you recommend? I personally wouldn't recommend oatmeal. That's for sure. Cause I don't consume. I used to, but I feel so much better since not. It just sits like a brick in my stomach. Now, if you're talking about a breakfast food, I personally don't eat in the morning. And people ask me, well, what would you eat for breakfast? If I ate, I would have steak. I would have the same food I would eat later in the day. But I personally would not go for, I personally don't do a breakfast. So you can drop that in the comments down below. It depends on many other things, Maddie. So I can't really answer this question specifically because I want to know did you do an elimination diet? Do you know other sensitivities that you have? What are your goals? What's the rest of your nutrition like? So it's not so simple for me to answer this question as, oh, you should eat this for breakfast. Well, I'd say, well, I want to know the context. I want to know, well, what are you eating the rest of the day? What are you trying to accomplish? What's your goal? Are you seeing progress? Are you stuck? Have you just started training? Have you done elimination diet? I want to know all the context around it. It's not like, oh, don't eat this, eat this. That's what every other fitness jabroni and people, oh, substitute this with this. It's not that fucking simple. You have to know what you have to individualize it. And people don't have the tools or the knowledge. Oh, you mean I have a choice? Oh, you mean I can customize? Oh, you mean I could do an elimination diet and actually see how this affects my body? That's important. But no one gives people the tools and the understanding that okay, people that want help in the fitness industry, what do they want? They want someone just to tell them what to do. And then people make money off that. They sell you a nutrition plan. Oh, they just make money. They sell you a plan. They sell you a supplement. They sell you a cookbook or whatever the fuck it is. They sell you eat this, do this, subtract this, without actually giving people the tools to actually customize their own nutrition and figure out which ingredients, because it takes work. Everyone wants a quick fix. It's easy to market and sell. Hey, boom, boom, boom. This is the way it is. Eat this, do this. Here's my method. And someone, here's an answer. And they do it. And either it might be somewhat successful, it might fail miserably, or it might work. It's hit or miss because they're not doing the work. The person that's purchasing it is all excited. Oh my God, here's an answer, rather than actually invest in their own effort and creating better habits. It's a longer process. There's more self-initiative. You have to actually take more responsibility yourself. And no one wants to take that responsibility. It just takes more effort. You just have to be more invested. Yeah, you have to put more time into it. You have to pay more attention to those things. Isn't it nice? Wouldn't it be nice to go and just pay, hey, $59.99, take those pills, done. Oh, eat those foods? Cool, I'll eat those foods. What if those foods are causing you constant inflammation and you feel bloated, but this supposed fitness expert tells you to eat that? Well, that's not helping you. I try to help. I want to teach you. I want to give you the tools. It's not complicated. It just takes some fucking effort, and it is essentially uninstalling. It's essentially uninstalling all the shit that you thought you know about nutrition. Uninstalling all the thought that there is an answer. Well, there's the pursuit of an answer. There's a pursuit of adjusting, developing, and being plugged into your body and understanding the consequences of what you consume, of what you do, your inputs and your outputs. But if you don't want to put in the work and put in the effort, you're not going to get results, or you're going to be frustrated. It's really important to actually understand this is the journey, but you have to learn along the way and adjust along the way. And it takes more effort, and people just want the results. They want the shortcut, right? Father Faded from we're getting good today. We're warming up. All right. This is from the private SwoleFam Discord. Father Faded. Hey fam, I'm Ricky. I'm 30 years old and father of a girl and a boy. I'm a chef at a Chinese restaurant and my fitness goal is bulking. I started my journey at 155 pounds. I'm currently 175 pounds, and my goal is 190 pounds. With Papa's guidance, I've been able to quit smoking and began eating much healthier and only drinking water. Thank you also, fam, with all your story. Thank you also, fam. Without your stories and support, I wouldn't be where I am now. That's fucking awesome. Good for you. Quit smoking and eating much healthier. That's fantastic. And if you're a chef, let's rest on this for a second, talking about nutrition. If you're a chef at a Chinese restaurant, you're around fried food all the time and all the soy and sodium, like you're around a lot of tempting things, that gets people addicted. Man, I used to love Chinese food until it started jacking me up. And also I started realizing how crappy it is, especially Americanized. Everything's extra garbage, salt and fried and soy, and it can be brutal. Good for you, Ricky. Fucking fire. SwoleFam's crushing it. Those posts, I want to take a moment. I want to take a moment and remind you all that if you think that you have nothing valuable to add, if you're part of the SwoleFam and you think you have nothing valuable to add with a comment, that you have nothing valuable to add with a post in the group, whether it's the Discord or the Facebook group, if you think you have nothing to add, you couldn't be more wrong. This is all about putting yourself out there. If you need to hold yourself accountable, what the fuck do you think the SwoleFam's for? Hold yourself accountable and put it out there. Send a post. Comment live. Engage, put yourself out there. If you don't put yourself out there, you're not going to hold yourself accountable. You have to lay it out there. You have to lay it all out. Lay it all out there. All right, take a moment right now as we get into the knowledge cock. We're going to take some questions. Remember, we got some sexy Fef right now, so drop some comments down below. Hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. And remember, make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the bell to be notified right here on the Daily Swole channel. And of course, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, make sure that you are leaving a review. Take a moment, leave a review. Helps a ton. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get into some questions. Leave a comment. If you got a question, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. We got some questions from Instagram and we will take some live. We got some questions from Instagram. We got some questions from TikTok. Getting some TikTok questions in here as well. Fire. Leveling up always, going deeper and deeper. Remember, you can follow me over on TikTok at Papa Swolio. Posted a bunch of cool, I posted on Instagram too, the beard video. That guy used a filter. That was fucking hilarious. Did a cool stitch over there. And I'm also posting some workout demos and things like that and answering questions. So make sure you follow me over there as well if you use the TikTok Talk. Let's take a question here first. Michelle, this is the only thing that's ever worked for me. It's hard to put out your weak moments, but it makes you stronger. I promise. It sure does. It sure does. It's not easy to lay it out there, but it's important to hold yourself accountable, put it out there. And then if you say you're going to do something and thousands of people are seeing it, yeah. And plus you get support, and everyone in the SwoleFam, especially in the SwoleFam private groups, everyone's so supportive. You're never going to get any kind of negative pushback. There's zero tolerance for that. If anyone's like negative or trolling, I don't even know if we've ever had that. Maybe one time in like 5 years. I don't even remember. Because it's just eradicated so quickly. It's zero tolerance. There's no negativity. When I say negativity, it doesn't mean there's no conflicting opinions. Yeah, we have vegans, carnivore, we have young, old men, male, female, beginner, expert, or advanced. But it's all about, we're all going the same direction. So there's no trolling. It's just all moving, all trying to help one another be the best, growing, self-growth, personal growth, that type of thing. So make sure you post. All right, let's take a question. Let's see what we got here. If you got a question, drop in the comments below.
What's in the box?
Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Jim Taka on TikTok. Question. I've been stuck on the 8th lift out of 10 on my last rep, parentheses, third rep, on the 8th lift out of 10. Okay, so your third to last repetition for over a week now. What am I doing wrong? You might not be able to do 10 reps. This is too heavy. So if you're going to burn out towards the end. No matter how heavy you go, your last couple reps are going to be the hardest ones because that's closer to failure. So you might be going too heavy. You're not doing anything wrong, but just because you want to do 10 reps doesn't mean you're going to get 10 reps. If you're lifting too heavy, you're not going to get 10 reps. Like if I take, hey, here's a bar, let me put 500 pounds on it. Let's say I could do it 8 times just because I say, oh, I'm going to do a set of 10. Doesn't mean I'm guaranteed 10. It's not that you did anything wrong aside from probably just going too heavy. If you're trying to break through a strength plateau, you can do negatives. You can add more volume. You could drop the weight and do 10 reps with a lighter weight, but do extra sets for more volume, more overload. And you can do some negatives, do some isometrics. Could be longer rest periods between sets. I don't know. This is a vague question just because I don't have all the data. Of course, you didn't know what you had to supply, but just some thoughts. Not necessarily anything wrong. You didn't get specifics with what exercise it was, but that's what's supposed to happen. You're going to get tired. You're going to start burning out that lactic acid and just those cross bridgings. Your body just starts to fry out at the end of a set. Well, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Steven, what's your take on monk fruit sweetener? I hate black coffee, but want to find an alternative to sugar. I would avoid as much as possible, artificial sweeteners. I would just avoid or minimize as much as possible. You might be able to tolerate it, but a lot of these artificial sweeteners or these fake sugars or these lower impact, it just still tells the body that it's sweet and still kind of keeps you in that sugary sweet loop. So I don't really have much experience with it. I just try to avoid anything. It's a lot of these different things are just different names for sugar. But of course, if it's like some kind of artificial sweetener that's supposed to not have any net calories, your body is still telling your body sweet. So there could be some other issues with that, plus your digestive system. So I avoid that. I don't see what the point is. Black coffee, get used to it, in my opinion. But To each their own. I would just start small if you're trying to experiment with something, and keep an eye out for newest research or other opinions and other information on that specific sweetener. I would just go deep on it, but just keep it minimum and then see how you react to it. Yeah, honey's a good one too if you want to do some raw honey, or just drink it black. Toughen up. I like black coffee. One of the reasons why I like black coffee if I drink it is because you can actually taste it. You know if you burned it, you know if it sucks, you know if it tastes gross, you know if it's good coffee or bad coffee, if you're having various different types of coffee. But one of the things one of the things that I've learned, bad coffee will destroy me. I've told this story before when I had coffee from an airport. I literally, both directions, I had coffee going there and coming back. I was just shitting my brains out for like 2 or 3 days after drinking garbage coffee. So never again. Coffee makes a big difference. Make sure. Stay away from bad coffee. Anyway, all right, Matt, Papa Swolio, this isn't really a question, more just a comment. I've been tight on money, unable to go to the gym, but recently joined the gym again to get access to more gym equipment using health insurance. Just saying, if you are tight on finances, utilize things like health insurance to make a $75 gym membership into 20 or 25. Good advice. It's true. Sometimes health insurance companies can actually give you discounts on that. So good stuff. You made it, Dylan. You made it to the show. All right. If you got more questions or follow up, if you're asking questions live and you want to follow up with your comment, you can come back and I'll look at it again. So if you got something to follow up, if you ask live, all right, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio in the comments to be featured. Pompelmo on TikTok. Any dietary suggestions for those that struggle with binge eating? Therapy. I mean, binge eating is also, when I say therapy, I mean, get a counselor, someone in your circle if you can, or surround yourself, your environment. So I don't want to just be like, oh, well, the way to answer binge eating, the way to solve binge eating is just by joining the SwoleFam, which I think is fantastic. But if you need depends on the severity of your situation, you might need a licensed professional in your corner that can help you through a lot of these triggers and issues. But the environment you put yourself in, if you're surrounding yourself with people that are always binge eating, that are always eating out late or going out to drink, if you're surrounding yourself with people that are bringing shit into your environment, whether it's your house, whether you're at people's houses, that's your environment. You have to tighten that up. If you have these temptations around you all the time, willpower only goes so far. And when that fails, you're going to break and that cycle is going to spiral you out of control. So dietary suggestions like the actual foods, well, I would say elimination diet, but of course that's not necessarily the right answer in itself, just because if someone has a binge eating issue and they're going to go and eliminate things and do the elimination diet, you have to have a lot of other things in place because that's an easy way to view that as restriction and then rebound back. But if you're eating the right foods, the elimination diet is the process in which you figure out what foods are ideal for you. But then if you're getting nutrient dense foods, you're less likely to have those cravings. You're going to get the nutrients you need, and then you have to work on those other habits and triggers and things of that nature. So proper sleep, plenty of hydration, meditation, mindfulness, staying in the present. The more you can practice, brain gains, fam. Pillar number 6, mindfulness. If you are crushing your mindfulness and you're practicing brain gains and meditating regularly, it'll keep you more present. And guess what? If you're present, you are able to navigate those triggers more readily because you can step back and observe what's going on and catch those responses, that initial stress response that might trigger you to, okay, I'm going to run to the fridge or run to the cabinet. So mindfulness will help you be more present and avoid those triggers and those downward spirals. And also think about that. If you have that trigger, like, oh, that impulse to eat garbage, and you go to your cupboard or you go to your fridge and the garbage doesn't exist, isn't that much easier? You shouldn't have it on quick draw. If you're addicted to Oreos and you have Oreos in your pantry, you're fucking up right there. You're just asking to fail. Throw it out. You don't need it in your house. Get it the fuck out. Things that are bad habits for you, get it the fuck out of your face. Get it away from you. Away from you. So it's your environment, it's your nutrition, it's your training, it's everything together. All 7 pillars. So Pompelmo, if you are new, which you might be, check out the 7 Pillars ebook, SwoleNormousX.com. I'll put that link down below on the screen for a second. Right there at the top of the page, you can download your free ebook, but you'll also find that in the description of all the videos. You'll see 7 Pillars ebook. I have that on my TikTok profile. You can download the ebook. It's a great place to start. It's the best place to start. Let's see. Angry Aliens. I just moved to Japan and it's Saturday. Should I do FEF on Friday or with y'all today? Do it. Do it today. You should do FEF every day. FEF is every day. We just do fuck 'em Friday. You should be doing that every day. Every day you're mowing your lawn. Every day you should be narrowing down and keeping your shit tight. You got to be mowing your lawn, focusing on your environment every fucking day. Every fucking day. Friday is just one day we dedicate to make sure, hey, you better delete your bullshit for the fucking weekend. Right? Let's see. Papa Swolio, is making your raw unsalted peanut butter better to eat? I don't buy peanut butter in the stores any longer. Is making your raw... I avoid peanuts. Many people have allergies and sensitivities to peanuts. It's a legume and people have a lot of issues with inflammation from legumes. It's also very high in omega-6s. There's no need. No need for me to consume peanut butter. I feel so much better without it, and most people will. It's a very common food to get hooked on. All those oils, people get those things really get hooked on with the flavors and those triggers. People really get hooked on sugars and vegetable oils, fried foods. Those things really create those loops inside the body where you just get hooked on it and you need that taste, you need that flavor. Let's see, Nathan, in your eyes, what is a proper barbell bench press? I want to make sure I'm doing it. What do you mean? What's a proper barbell bench press? How do I answer that verbally? Make sure you have all the points of content: foot, feet, hips, both shoulders, head on the bench. Keep your stomach drawn in, down and up. I would just adjust your hands, whether it's dumbbell or barbell, adjust to where you feel best, whether it's a wide grip, a narrower grip. There's so many different ways to do it, and everyone's different skeletal structure is different. So just make sure that you're feeling it as much as possible. Keep your shoulders packed, pulled down and back, flare your lats. Make sure you have a nice, strong support structure for your shoulders and your scapula as you drive through. It's really hard to explain form aside from all the tutorials and stuff on the site. Josh, would Swole Mastery be a better follow-up for Swole season than the 90-day dash? Looking to continue progress from... Why is that not loading up? Continue progress from Swole season. Well, what do you mean? Swole season's a bulking program. Swole Mastery is a zero equipment program. So that's a whole different type of adaptation. Like, are you trying to build more muscle and keep on getting bigger? Then going to a body weight program is not going to do that after Swole season. 90-day dash also isn't a progression from Swole season, quite the opposite. So it depends on what your goal is. That's a whole different discussion. So what are you trying to accomplish? Dark Crystal, do you wear the shades to filter blue light during the podcast or just look badass? I have myoswolitis, so my photoreceptors in my eyes actually they inhibit myostatin, which limits muscle growth. So if I don't wear the shades, I actually build too much muscle. So I make sure I block out as much light as possible, especially when I'm streaming, so I don't overbulk and then I have to buy all new clothes and I'll break the stool. It's a hot mess. So thank you for asking. It's a condition. I don't wish it on anyone, but myoswolitis is no joke. Let's see here. So follow up. You guys can follow up with those questions because a bunch of those were live. Let's see. We got a couple more. All right, here we go. We got another question here. DK010 on Instagram. Did you ever put yourself in a caloric deficit to help you lean out? Did I don't count my calories, but sure. I mean, you will lean out if you eat less calories. Have you ever? Yeah, I've leaned out. I just adjust my carbohydrates pretty much. Just eat less carbs. Up the fat and protein, you'll lean out just fine. Most people should be eating low carb. More animal fats, protein. You keep your carbs lower, you're going to flush out more water. You're going to add less body fat. You're going to maintain more insulin sensitivity. It's just a better approach nutritionally. Crucificio Reed on Instagram. Advice for when you feel replaceable. Ooh, replaceable how? Damn, too bad we don't have any context. How do you feel replaceable? You mean a relationship? When you feel like you are replaceable? If you are replaceable for someone else, fuck them. You need to find some better people. Work on yourself, focus on yourself. That's all I can say because I don't really have any other context, but you all can expand upon that in the comments down below. Those that are watching live. Advice for when you feel replaceable. You should never be someone's option. So surround yourself with people that make you their priority too. Good advice in general. Cigar fella. I like where your head's at. Might have myself a cigar tonight. We'll see. What are some reliable sources for dieting and fitness you could recommend for us? Well, check out SwoleNormousX.com. I'll put that down below. Shameless plug as always. Why not talk about our own shit? Because we do all of that. Cigar fella, I would recommend going to SwoleNormousX.com. Check out the 7 Pillars ebook right there at the top of the page, as well as check out the free classes, SwoleNormousX.com/links. You're asking this on Instagram, so clicking the link in my bio will actually give you tons of links, free classes. Check it all out. Definitely a reliable source. Can't speak for anyone else's content because my blinders are on and we're going all in on our content. But of course, there's other knowledgeable people in this world. Don't worry. I'm not the only person that knows things, but I think the fundamental approach is much more important than overloading yourself with excessive science and not that science is bad, all about the science, but you know what I mean? Don't complicate your approach. That's why the 7 pillars are so simplified. It's very important to understand that you don't need fancy shit. You just need to put more effort into the basics, and it's less sexy. It's less sexy than taking a pre-workout or a special supplement that gets you that you think is going to get you better results. Really, you think that powder is going to make the difference? Sucking down some creatine is going to get you results that you couldn't get otherwise? Can it give you a little bump if you have everything else locked in? Yeah, maybe. Are you going to notice it? Probably not. It's going to be more of a placebo effect. It's not going to supersede proper sleep, hydration, nutrition, meditation, yoga, training protocols, a good environment, mindfulness, all that stuff. Axel Beowulf on TikTok. Yo, Papa, what's your opinion on martial arts training? I think it's great for discipline, and I think it's fantastic. I don't have a lot of experience personally, but I think for kids and stuff especially, I think it's borderline essential, especially nowadays. I think if you want to really help your children build discipline and understand self-respect and be able to handle themselves and have confidence, you should get them involved with judo or jujitsu. Charles Carmona. What's the worst, quote, trend? What's the worst trend you've seen on social media lately about being healthy? About health? The worst trend? I don't even know. There's so many bad ones. I mean, the worst trend, I think, might just be the fundamental calories in, calories out versus food quality, because it doesn't seem sinister. Yeah, the fit teas, everyone knows. I mean, I say everyone. There are stupid people that believe that shit, but the wraps around your stomach and the fit teas and, keto, blah, blah. I think the biggest, I don't want to say scam, but the biggest misconception is one that doesn't seem like a misconception. It seems like it's a good idea. Like, oh, calorie deficit. Oh, calorie surplus. Yeah, that's so general, because calories in, calories out just gives people the idea that, okay, as long as it fits my macros, as long as it fits this total limit, I can eat whatever I want. And they're not focused on food quality. People are just focused on quantity. And quantity is sure, but quantity actually should come second. Fundamentally, number one is food quality. I don't care if you're eating 1,800 calories if you're eating shit fucking food. It's going to be a fucking problem. It's going to be a fucking problem. Just my thoughts. So, yeah, good question. Good question. I mean, there's so many. Why don't we pose that to the SwoleFam? Drop that in the comments live. Maybe we'll take a couple comments. What do you think? What's the worst one that you've seen lately? What's the worst trend? What's the worst nutrition trend? What's the worst trend in general that you've seen in the fitness industry on social media lately? What's the latest out there? We're going to cover some shit right now. Yeah, like we're going to go balls deep right now. You want to see some shit? Let's find out. Let's find out where all the trash is. Let's find out, right?
That's deep.
All right. We're going deep today, fam. You could drop what your number one fitness flop is, or what the biggest fail for a trend is. A reminder, if you're brand new to the show, make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell to be notified. Live every single day here on the Daily Swole channel on YouTube. And of course, you can listen and bang your ear holes with Ye Olde Knowledge Cock on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Leave a review if you haven't yet. Please leave a review. It makes a world of difference. And check out SwoleNormousX.com to join the SwoleFam today. We got some other shows, of course, for wherever you're listening. We got the Swolenormous Procast right there in the bottom right. Of course, that's linked to the Swolenormous Pro channel on YouTube. So if you want to talk more about social media marketing, entrepreneurship, cryptocurrency, and just technology and the future of human existence, check that out. It's really awesome. We got the Red, White, and Swole podcast, Swolenormous audio experience, and of course, the Daily Swole. And definitely make sure you take a moment and subscribe to the Papa Swolio channel on YouTube. We got some fire over there. Short, sweet, and to the point, nice vertical mashups, and plus a lot of other raw content that we've done before, and we'll keep on coming, but it's a fun channel, and I hope you check that out. And of course, we got other videos. We got Eat Enough and Move More. This is a new video over on the Swolenormous channel, some salty sack. You might remember we covered that the other day. We got a Papa Swolio video, an open letter to fat phobic people. Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
And a new clip.
Yeah.
Don't talk to your kids about weight and obesity. You don't want to hurt their feelings. Come on, it's just a quarantine. It's just a pandemic. They should be getting fat. They should be huge. They should be morbidly obese. They should be obese. All right? It's not your responsibility as a parent. It's not your responsibility.
What do you mean, you people?
It's not your responsibility. You're just their parent. It's not your responsibility. Okay, so we have a conversation this person has with themselves. Now, as you know, when it comes to balls deep content, when it comes to shit posts, I don't look at these before. And I see a tweet, and this is someone who did 4 tweets back to back. Man, some of these people need a fucking blog. If you're just tweeting and you're tweeting to yourself and you're doing part 1 of 4, part 2 of 4, part 3 of 4, you need a different app that you can actually write. Get off Twitter. Like, start a blog. Start a fucking newspaper or something. Like, Jesus Christ. All right. Hashtag Fef. Drop that in the comments down below. We're going to go and do some shit posts right now. Shall we dance? Let's see what's in the box. Come on, Brad.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? All right. We got, oh my goodness. Wow. All right. Sultan Reina. Sultan Reina. Let's see what we got here, young Padawan. Here's a tweet. So, I'm getting the COVID-19 vaccine on Friday because I'm fat. I'm saying this because I think a lot of people are ashamed that they are qualified because of this, and a lot of other people are judging those who get a vaccine because of this. Okay, this is part 1 of 4. You're getting the COVID-19 vaccine on Friday because you're fat. Okay. Holy shit, how many retweets and likes? Oh my God, I don't even want to know how many. I don't even know how stupid this gets. You should be, I think you should be ashamed that you're trashed your health and then you're getting the vaccine. All right, whatever. Okay. She continues to herself, if I have to live in a world where my access to medical care is jeopardized because I'm fat, then yes, I am going to get this vaccine early. I don't know if a doctor would treat me the same as they treat a thin patient if I got COVID, and so I'm not risking that. These are people that just don't understand that obesity puts you in a massive risk for complications with COVID-19. It's like the number 1 factor is obesity. So your access to medical care is jeopardized. What you mean to say is you are stressing the medical system because you're fat and you're taking up space where someone else can actually, that needs. All right, you're taking up space in ERs and vaccines when you're just creating your own problems. You create your own problems by being obese. And what do you expect? Okay, I just read an article that said that more than 25% of people in New York City qualify for the vaccine based on BMI. I urge everyone who qualifies to go get it, not because BMI means anything, it does, but because medical fat phobia is real. It's not, it's true. If you're obese, you have complications. It's not fat phobia, it's just fact phobia. You have fact phobia. You're forgetting a C. These people have fact phobia. Fact phobia. They can't handle the truth that they are literally walking the plank. I think these tweets will likely cause some vitriol, but I simply don't care because I think it's important to talk about it. You are just virtue signaling. You need some friends. You probably need to get laid. There's so many things that you probably need to do, including lose some fucking weight and stop complaining and acting like everyone's against you. You're getting a vaccine. I'm self-conscious because I'm put in line because you're fat. You know why you're getting the vaccine? Because you're fat? Because people that are fat and obese, they are at high risk of dying from COVID. You're putting yourself in a higher risk category. Obese people and the fucking elderly. One should get the vaccine. The other should lose some fucking weight and take care of your health. Start eating better, exercising, stop making excuses. And now you're complaining about getting the vaccine because I'm fat. Oh my God, my feelings. I wonder if I should get it, knowing that I'm getting it because I'm fat, but everyone else is fat. Everyone else is fat phobic. You're going to say that to make yourself feel better for getting it because you're fat. You're moved to the front of the line for a reason, because other people don't want you to die because you're not doing yourself any favors. You're putting yourself in this situation, and then you want everyone else to pretend like it doesn't put you at like at extreme risk. You're so silly. You're so silly. You're so silly, dum-dum. You silly dum-dum. You silly dum-dum. Fucking Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Fucking jabronis. Jabronis and jabbernets. Ooh, all right. We got some awesome theft coming. You ready for more? You ready for more? Maybe they should make vaccine shots available at the buffets. Too soon? Zing.
He's heating up.
All right.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? All right, we got one. Where's this from? Ooh, Zachary Reinstatler. Ooh, got that nice rainbow. Look at that. All right, we got the rainbow woke emoji. So I guess we're covering this 1 like and 1 comment. So we're just dipping into someone who, like, no one saw this tweet except us. Haze means we take the health concerns of fat people seriously and don't chalk it up to weight. Forcing patients to focus on losing weight instead of creating healthier behaviors and routines encourages disordered eating. I don't disagree, but people should need to take responsibility and create better behaviors. And eating disorders kill more people than being fat ever has or will. That's not... What the what? What?
Matt Damon.
Bullshit. All of it.
All right, for a second, I'm like, I don't disagree with that. Like, we should have functional medicine that actually teaches people lifestyle, not just gives them pills or says, hey, lose weight and send them on their way. Yeah, people need help. The sick care system, it just isn't geared for that, isn't designed for that. Eating disorders do not kill more people than being fat. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I can't even. That's so stupid. That's so dumb. That's so
Why
dumb.
don't you get the hell out of here before I snap your dick off and jam it into your ass?
That's so stupid. No, being fat definitely kills more people. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God, caption. Oh my God, caption. What we got here? Well, we got a caption. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, we got a dum-dum. Oh, we got a dum-dum. All right, here we go.
What's in the box?
Kara's Kitchen. Kara's Kitchen, your weight is almost as heritable as your height. There we go. This means your body size can be 70% determined by genetics. Where are you getting that fucking number? There's no number. No, you're pulling that out of your asshole. It's more nature than nurture. You might have more insulin resistance, which means you need to be more vigilant and more paying attention to the shit you're consuming. Doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means you're not going to try hard enough. Yeah. You're making shit up. It's 70%. Said fuck you. All right. Kara's Kitchen. We're taught to believe that our weight is determined by how much willpower and control we have around food and exercise. That it's a matter of how hard we work. And if we are not thin, it's our fault, which is a goddamn lie. Is it?
Matt Damon.
Is it? Is it? Proper lifestyle habits? So proper lifestyle habits are my fault. So I'm just saying, I'm just going to look one paragraph at a time, because of course she has to put 5 fucking paragraphs for a caption because she has to explain this train wreck. It's not my fault that you have a poor lifestyle. It's not my fault. It's your fault. If you have a poor lifestyle, those are your choices. Those are your choices compounded over time. And who said you have to work hard? You have to put in the effort. You have to do the things. How hard is it? All right, hold on, pause. How hard is it to do this? Okay? It's very simple. All right, you're making it a mountain out of a molehill. Community. Stop surrounding yourself with shitty fucking people. All right, maybe easier said than done, but it's really easy to stop surrounding yourself with shitty fucking people. Nutrition. Eat foods that are better for your body. Okay. Cut out all these fucking shitty foods. Start eating real food. Cook your own food. Training. Exercise regularly. Recovery. Sleep better. Drink some more water. Go to bed. Practice some yoga a few days a week. Mindfulness. Meditate for 5-10 minutes every day. And just be consistent with that. Boom. Your life is going to change. Night and day. Night and day. But it's not your fault. So if it's not your fault, Kara's Kitchen, if it's not your fault, whose fault? Is it mine? Like, you understand that you need responsibility. Okay? If it's anyone's responsibility, it's yours. So who cares? Stop trying to point fault. It's not my fault. You see these like little fucking pussy children that are grown up like child adults. They never really fully matured. But it's not my fault. Everyone's trying to avoid blame. Take responsibility. It's your body. What are you going to do? Complain and just stay fat and unhealthy? Fine. Then do it. Just shut up and stop trying to justify as if it's not a bad thing. Handle your shit. In reality, there are a variety of things that influence someone's weight aside from genetics. Influences include stress levels, lifestyle, ethnicity. What? Hold on a second. Hold the fuck up. Oh, hold the fuck up. There are a variety of things that influence someone's weight aside from genetics. Influences include stress levels, ethnicity. What's it? Okay, so not genetics, but ethnicity. I'm sorry. Is ethnicity not genetic? Like you can choose that now? You can choose your ethnicity? Okay. Socioeconomic status. Okay. Medications, lifestyle leads you to those fucking things. Access to food. Well, you also have, look, most people have access to fucking food. Okay. You might not have access to a Whole Foods, but you'll have access to a supermarket. You have choices, and people make bad choices. Even if you have a shitty supermarket, you still have better choices that you can make there versus McDonald's or Burger King and such. Anyway, this is weird. Trauma, history of dieting, weight cycling, disordered eating, sleep, gut biome, vaginal versus C-section birth, trauma. You put trauma twice. Infections and more. What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck is that?
So, okay, it's not your fault because of life. It's not your fault because of these things. Seriously, what kind of nonsense are you pulling from all this? Yeah, you're overweight because you had a C-section versus a vaginal birth. Yeah, you're overweight because you could be because of poor sleep, infections. The fuck are you talking about? I had an infection. I'm obese. Yeah, you're just making shit up. You're just putting everything there. You're just putting nonsense here. You're just vomiting. This can feel like both good news and bad news. There's nothing good about what you're writing here. There's no good news in this. Knowing that your weight is not 100% your control can feel like defeat. No. Stop that. You want people to feel like they're not in control because that way they can play the victim. That's what this movement is. That's what the wokesters want you to do. It's not in your control. You're a victim. You're being attacked by the mean fat monster and you can't stop it. It's not you. It's not your responsibility. It's not your lifestyle habits. It's not what you do day to day. It's not your choices. It's everyone else. Everyone else. Oh my God. It's not in my control, so I can just keep on doing what I'm doing because it's not I have no control. You sure do. No one's feeding you. You're eating yourself. You move yourself. You make your own choices. It could feel like you might never be able to attain the body you've been dreaming of and working so hard for years or decades. Well, here's a little fun fact. Most people have no concept of they have a body that they want. Yeah, that's the stupidest fucking thing ever. It really is. Looking at someone, I want a physique like that. That's a stupid thing. You know why? Because that's that person. You're not that person. You're not going to look like that ever. Ever. You're not going to look like that. You're going to look like you. A better version of you. So stop looking, I want that body. I want her butt. I want this. What the fuck are you talking about? I want her ass. No, you need your own ass. You need to train your own body. Stop trying to compare yourself. I want this person's life. You can't have it. You're not them. You silly fuck. Another paragraph. My God, there's two more. My God. Ah.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
It continues. On the other hand, it's also liberating and freeing. I'm sure it is. Not having responsibility is very liberating, I'm sure. It allows you to let go of here it is. Here it is. I fucking knew it.
Matt Damon.
Here it is. Here it is, you funt. You funt. On the other hand, is also liberating and freeing. You ready for this? It allows you to let go of dieting, restriction, and control, to stop being at war with your body and work towards intuitive eating and body peace. What the fuck is body peace? So here it is, finally the information that we needed. This allows you to let go of actually eating healthy. This allows you to feel good about doing whatever you want because you deluded yourself and you lied to yourself about you not having responsibility or control. So now you can do it freely and not feel guilty for eating shit. So now you can keep your bad habits, just remove the guilt from your shoulders. Ah, how convenient. It allows you to stop spending so much time trying to shrink. Jesus Christ. The shrinking of the body stuff is ridiculous. It allows you to stop spending so much time. And can we teach this tard how to put a capital letter after a period? She's starting paragraphs with lowercase letters and not capitalizing after. You know, your phone actually automatically capitalizes letters for you. It'll automatically capitalize a letter after a period. So you must be going back and deleting it and then putting a lowercase, which is pretty fucking weird. Just stop spending so much time making sure you have terrible punctuation and terrible grammar actively because your phone fucking does it. You start a new paragraph, it's going to give you a capital letter. Why? That being said, it allows you to stop spending so much time trying to shrink or to no longer put your life on hold until you reach a certain weight. Oh God. You can live a happy and healthy life in the body you have now. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Kara. While being thinner does come with privileges. Oh, God. Ability to shop at most stores. You mean being a human size, not extra human? Doctors treating your symptoms, not your weight. Being obese is a fucking sign of insulin resistance. Being obese is a sign of poor lifestyle habits. If you are obese, you need to change your lifestyle so you lose weight because you are putting yourself at a high risk category for COVID, for all sorts of disease and death. Your doctor should be telling you to lose weight, but also we should also be moving the sick care system to more of a healthcare and functional medicine system where we actually give people the tools and the information like I'm trying to do. Give people the actual fishing rod so they can fish and handle their own fucking shit. But this goes back to the parenting and the school and the education system. Start parenting your fucking children with responsibility and understanding that their health is in their control and stop poisoning your fucking kids, putting them in a chair in front of Netflix, teaching them garbage fucking trigonometry that they don't fucking need, and then sending them out into the world as an adult fucking man-child that just whines, bitches, and complains about every last fucking thing rather than actually taking some self-initiative. How about that? And weight stigma is a real issue. It will not guarantee happiness or a more fulfilling life. Well, you're definitely resigning everyone to a life of fucking disease and death. So thank you so much. Feeling comfortable, confident, and healthy is possible. Weight loss not required. Aha, mental disorders encouraged. So lie to yourself. Keep lying to yourself. You don't have to lose weight. You could be comfortable, confident. You could be comfortable, maybe. Confident, sure. Healthy, no. You're not going to be completely healthy. You're not going to live a full, complete life if you're morbidly obese. So weight loss is a side effect. Everyone, all this woke bullshit, all these fucking idiots are trying to tell you that weight loss is so evil. Weight loss and fat phobia, weight gain, being fat, that's a side effect of all your habits. Okay. I'm not telling people, okay, lose weight. Okay, that doesn't really make any sense, essentially, because people don't know how to do that. They're just going to starve themselves. Like, it didn't work. 95% of diets fail. Well, because you fucking tried to come at it from the top down, you got to go bottom up. But that means fundamental lifestyle changes. And 95 to 97% of the population can't fucking do that. They don't understand what it takes. They don't want to undo. They don't want to uninstall their operating system. Yeah. That's why people fail, because they're doing it wrong from the start. So a lot of things have to change. But having these morons try to justify, you could be beautiful, you could be wonderful, you don't have to lose weight, weight loss not required. Oh, thank you for your compassion. Oh, you go queen. You fucking go queen. If I hear king and queen one more time, I'm going to fucking rip someone's tits off. You go queen. Yes, queen. You go king. Shut the fuck up. Say my name, bitch. Fucking king and queen nonsense. Everyone gets a trophy. Everyone's a wonderful person. Bullshit. Some of you are lazy fat fucks and need to change your habits because you're weighing on our entire society. Just because you're not happy doesn't mean you have to change the way I fucking talk about it and the way I think about it. And you can't change science. Facts are facts. You can just take a big old step back.
Go fuck yourself.
And go fuck yourself. But you know what this is all about,
What
fam.
you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
May God have mercy on your soul, Kara's Kitchen. And conveniently enough, you don't look like you're obese. You look like a child. You look like a little baby. A little baby that's trying to get followers on the Instagram. Oh, isn't it adorable? Isn't that adorable? Gotta love having a little skinny mini talking about, this means your body size can be... Shut the fuck up. Below me. You silly tard. All right, we got some swole card beaches. That's enough for a Fef. Happy fucking Fef, everyone. What a fucking rendition.
I like to
My
caress
God.
rusty spoons.
Fucking intense. Goddamn intense. That was ridiculous. Absolutely goddamn ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. What we got here? Oh my God. My goodness gracious. What a Fef. What a fucking Fef. Unreal. All right, let's give away the Swole card. Hashtag Fef. We'll take it in the comments. Let's see what we got. We got some smoke. It looks like a nice little sexy testy going on here. Let's see what we got here. Drop in the comments below. Last chance. Giving away some Fef. What we got here? What we got here, fam? Tick-a-town. At the top, 0 on the first round. I just spun this shit fucking 6 times. Hashtag Fef. We're almost at the top of the page. Sick fucking game. Saw that. Three, two, one more. No. 0 again. All the way fucking back down to current. Hashtag Fef. We're almost done. Last chance. 3. Come on, no spin. Blank. 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 I will tell you what. Fuck it. I'm not spinning nonstop anymore. Kagan gets today's Swole card. It is what it is. Right here, Kagan, congratulations. You're the winner of today's Swole card. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Everyone say congratulations, Kagan. You are the winner of today's Swole card. I love this post. I fucking love this post, and I think everyone needs to go and blow up Kagan's post and let Kagan know that the winner of the Swole card was Kagan. This is a great post. I wanted to see. I'm not going to spin all fucking day. You are the winner. Congratulations. Let's read this post again just to reinforce. Make sure you go and comment on this post. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole cards 1757. New Swole cards are going out today or tomorrow, so a bunch of you are waiting on them. You'll get a bunch of them. They're all coming in. Something awesome. She started getting stronger. The most I've ever pressed in my entire life. I'm excited. Consistency pays off. And I think it's even more important that you stay consistent, which means blocking out the noise, which means going deep on Fef and making sure you keep the blinders on Kagan and keep crushing yo fitness. You are the winner. I fucking love it. I love it. Congratulations. Definitely everyone go and comment on Kagan's post and let Kagan know to send the email, support Swolenormous, 1757, all that stuff. So make sure you go and do that. Go and check out the other videos. The other content tomorrow is Swole Slut Saturday. And we do got some new releases coming up on Monday. Sunday is Ask Papa Swolio Live. Monday, we got accountability meeting, private for members only. So if you want to join the SwoleFam, now's the time to do it. SwolenormousX.com. We have awesome new releases and new stuff to talk about. The next couple of weeks are going to be interesting. So we got a lot of changes and things going down. So I'm excited to go Hambone Jones. Just did some more Swole TV content. So I'm excited. Members, we got some big stuff to talk about. We got some cool things. It's going to be fun. This is going to be a fun year. I'm excited. So tomorrow, Swole Slut Saturday, Sunday, Ask Papa Swolio Live, and Monday, accountability meeting. So let's nut this beesh and go on and have an amazing rest of yo evening, fam. Let's get this beesh away. Anyone doing anything fun this weekend or anything out of the ordinary or exceptional? Drop that in the comments down below. What you doing this weekend? What you doing? What you doing?
I like to caress rusty spoons.
Look at that sexy little tip. Look at that sexy tip. Ah, the nut. Well, thank you so much, fam, for joining me for episode 1757 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pincast, Seizcast, and Slaycast in Zarel. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Yeah. Ooh, some Fef. Yeah, nailed it, baby. Nailed it. Oh, nailed it, baby.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
All right. Go enjoy your Friday evening. Get your Fef on strong. Go delete, unfollow, and make sure you go get your pump on, yoga, whatever it is, meditation, some brain gains. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Swole Slut Saturday, 1758 tomorrow. Peace, McGee's, deuce, magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio, out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket.
An entire episode, and you didn't bother us once. You didn't. I know. There was no Falcon. There was no Falcon. You were such a good Falcon today. I'm so proud of you. It's time to get you some Falcon food. You good boy. You're a good boy.
90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
that's a bag that you made, that's a bag that you made, that's a bag that you made, that's a bag that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, chill. What the fuck is you saying? shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.